Hi guys, it's John here, and this is a look and review of the Doogee T30S. So this is the latest budget tablet from Doogee, and it is one of 3 new tablets they're launching. I'll put the specs on the screen here. This is the top spec one out of the 3 new tablets, and it's very similar to the T30 Pro, which I reviewed last year. Big difference with this tablet is it's just $200, which is about £150 recommended retail price. So for that, you're getting a nice huge screen here and some pretty good features for a budget tablet. So let's run through the specs of the device and see whether this might be something you want to pick up. And I have put an affiliate link in the description if you want to pick one of these up, and there is also a discount code which will get you some money off as well. So you can see here it's pretty bare bones. Inside you get your warranty and SIM eject tool, because yes, this does have a SIM card slot. You do also get a USB charger inside with a USB cable, and yes, you can see that is just a 10-watt charger, so it does take a couple of hours to get this charged up to 100%. We also get our USB-C to USB-C cable, and that is all you're going to get. It does come with a pre-installed screen protector, so that's good to know. You can see here it comes with 6 gigs of RAM, which is expandable up to 16 gigabytes, and 250 gigs of UFS storage. And you can see the array of colours here. We've got a lovely blue colour, we've got a grey, and we've got the black colour, which I've been sent here for review. Okay, so let's just go over these specs quickly. Like I said, this is a 11-inch display here, and this runs at a 1920 by 1200 resolution. It's a very thin tablet, as you can see here, just 7.6 millimeters. And that is noticeable when you hold it. It doesn't feel very heavy, even though it does have a huge 8,580 mAh battery. Comes with Android 14 out of the box. And like I said, you get that 6 gigs of RAM as well with the 256 gigs of storage. And as you can see here on the back, we do get high-res audio, and it does support Widevine L1. On the front of the tablet here, you can see we get a 720p 8-megapixel camera that's capable of recording at 30 FPS. We also get a notification LED here, which is something more rare to see nowadays, so that's good to have. On the bottom of the tablet here, we have some pogo connectors here, so you could attach a keyboard if you want to. They are available separately. We have a microphone here. On the left-hand side, we have our dual speaker setup. As you can see here, 2 speakers on the top sides here and 2 on the right-hand side for that stereo sound. We have a USB-C charger and a SIM card and micro SD slot. So you can see the tray here, it's a single SIM card and micro SD, so that can support up to 1 TB of storage. And we do also get a 3.5mm headset jack, which is a very rare sight to see nowadays. So on the back of the device, we have a 13-megapixel sensor. This can record at 1080p and 30 FPS. LED flash. Other than that though, it's just the standard Doogee design tablet, as you can see. And out of the box, it comes with very, very little installed, which is really good to see. We get just default Google Apps and pretty much nothing else. We get a sound recorder and of course an FM radio. Now you do need to plug your headset in for that to work, but it's just lovely to have an FM radio nowadays. So I've installed a few things. I've done benchmarks, which I'll stick on the screen as well. You can see the performance is pretty good. It's only 60 Hz display, but I've had no problems at all with it. It doesn't seem laggy, it seems nice and smooth, but obviously if you're used to 120 Hz, you do notice 60 Hz when you come back to it, but you do soon get used to it. It's not really a deal breaker, especially as this is mainly going to be for media consumption. So the cameras, they're not the best in the world, as you can imagine, with such a budget tablet, but they do the job. You could easily do a video call with this camera without any problems. And again, the rear camera, not the fanciest in the world, but it's not the worst I've seen on a budget device. It does take a moment to focus every now and again, as you can see here, but overall, it's more than usable for a younger child to have as their tablet. I'll put some more photos and videos on the screen and you get a good idea of the quality. Okay, here we are testing the rear camera here, and you can see quality, not fantastic, but good enough to get a quick shot of something if you really need to. Obviously no stabilisation or anything of the like. And the colours are quite washed out, as you can imagine, with a budget tablet. And here we are with a quick sample of the front-facing camera as well. This is just 720p and 30 FPS, and as you can see, it's slightly jerky and doesn't best in quality, but for video calls, you shouldn't have any problems whatsoever. So the performance of the tablet, like I say, is pretty nice. It's only Wi-Fi 5 GHz compatible, but as you can see, it loads up things nice and quickly, and you're not going to have any problems reading articles if you so wish on this nice big screen. So perfect for reading books or just news or just consuming videos, like I say. Rendering time, you can see loading things up nice and quick. no real lag or anything. So for just browsing the web alone, it's more than capable. So we'll do a quick speed test here. My internet is 1 gigabit down and 100 megabits per second up. As you can see, signal's not brilliant here. I am on a 5 gigahertz network. I'm only getting about 60 megabits per second. No problems with the upload speed, however. But if I do compare that to my S24 Ultra here, we can see the difference that the Wi-Fi 6 can make in this situation. But to be honest, it's more than suitable for watching high definition videos. I've also played around with streaming via Xbox Game Pass and Amazon Prime, and it works absolutely fine, no problems. So the screen quality is pretty good. It doesn't get the brightest in the world as you'd imagine for such a cheap device, but it's more than suitable for indoor use and watching videos, and the sound quality, like I say, is really good.
What I'm going to say, I want you to hear me, okay? Shoot down! Can you hear me?
Now on YouTube videos, you can set it to 1080p max. There's no further settings available for videos, but again, you can see here, this pretty much fills most of the screen up, just those top 2 little borders there during videos, which you can zoom in if you so wish. So yeah, really good for media and playing lightweight games. We'll run through a few games now and you'll see how they perform. You've got your usual culprits here. Genshin Impact, it just about works. It's not very good. I wouldn't recommend playing Genshin Impact. PUBG Mobile is a bit choppy. COD Mobile is absolutely fine, no problems whatsoever, as is Mobile Legends and Asphalt 9, and obviously lighter games such as Bloons here. But I'll go through some games now and you can compare them and see what you think. So you can see here in PUBG Mobile, it is running at 30 FPS and it does feel a bit choppy when you're moving around. It isn't, it's just the fact it is running at 30 FPS. So let's have a look at what it's like in the game. You can see here I've got it set to smooth and medium. That seems to be the best overall settings for the game. You can see here we've got this on the lowest graphics settings, but it is running really nicely for such a budget device. Low and high, as you can see.
Contact with enemy online. Hunter killer drone deployed. Enemy down. Changing mag. Cover me. Tango down.
Okay, so here we have Mobile Legends. You can see here we've got high frame rate and medium graphics.
Trespassers will not be tolerated. The moonlight spares no mercy to the foes of Azria. May the moonlight shine upon us.
So Asphalt 9, we're here at 60 FPS and performance settings. That's the lowest you can set it. Of course, where this excels is playing big, simple games such as Bloons here. And of course, another perfect example for this tablet is remote streaming for cloud services, because the tablet isn't having to deal with processing the graphics, and the Wi-Fi card in this is fast enough to be able to play games nice and smoothly. And you can see there are absolutely no streaming issues whatsoever here, even though it's just got the 5 GHz Wi-Fi. So that is my review of the Doogee T30S. Let me know what you think down below. I have put an affiliate link if you want to pick one of these up, and you do get a discount as well if you use my code, so be sure to check that out in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.